Okay, so the camera apparently dies after every 10 minutes. Ausonia Consolidated rules. This is some BGG stuff that seems to be useful. Let's put it a bit like so. Does also can't hurt. I mean, it's 9 cents per page, and of course it only starts to add up after 800 pages or so. It was maybe a little bit too expensive. Chronicles of Frost, one of the games that I built already. This is some kind of variant to use. A substitute for the All That Burns expansion that is nowhere available. So there are workarounds for it. This Fusion Asteroid mining game is also Pnp Arcade, and I thought, why the hell not? It looks like something nice. I haven't the foggiest idea how this works, but it looks science fiction. Things with beekeepers and stuff. Reminds me of some kind of science fiction series. It's got princess. Well, sci-fi. Yeah, so that's nice. It has an odd number of pages. Fortunately, there's software to take into account. And that's it for the A5 edition. And I will be spending the coming months to make cute little booklets and gain some idea about how to organize the upcoming cards into an efficient box. We Europeans like efficient boxes. And now for the bigger stuff. I mean the real big stuff. Let's go. Okay. There are a lot of free cards for Arkham Horror, the card game. They are not watermarked. I didn't even consider watermarked because they look like shit. And the reason I printed these out is that I need some testing for the cards if they are the right size. I can configure them in my software. It's some kind of Spanish software, but this is for testing it out, and I will be making 500 of these. So that will be another box purely for cards that are not in the base game but very useful to have. And this is Arkham Horror Scenario, and as you can see, it's called Wolf's Head. You can play it through solo, and that's how I play Arkham Horror. So you have to 1, 2, 3, 4. So you cut here, you fold here, you fold here, and then you cut again. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One day I will get to it. Then there is another Macabre Humours, also for through solo. And yeah. What is this? This is how Arkham Horror from Arkham Central looks like. So it's a single sheet. Ideally, you would make this 120 grams per square meter, and then you can fold twice. if you use 80 grams like this, you have to glue on the back of it a blank page. It's not a problem. I have no idea what this is about. It was a long time ago that that I put in the files. This is Globe of Darkness stuff. Oh, I remember. These are the odd pages that belong to the campaigns that I will show, and because the even pages were double-sided, and this is the leftovers. Okay, Arkham Horror, the card game. This is, let me show you. This is the keywords. Not really sure. Maybe it's more ideal to glue it like so. I haven't decided yet. And yet another solo part, Nightmare's Eve, for 1 to 2 investigators. Only the core set. Same kind of the other one. So sort it a bit. Maze of Thorns, no idea what this is about. Stone to Stone. Shivering Cold. It has some kind of teeth icon, so that's a specific card set. And yeah, I should have printed these in 120, but I wanted the results a bit quicker. This is for tracking your the phase that you are in Arkham Horror, Mythos, Investigation, Enemy, and Upkeep. Sounds useful. It's a bit of a waste of paper. Again, Ausonia, Masters of Shadow, and yeah, the starter decks setup. This is the first version of the cover of the box that I'm planning. Remnants of War is the second expansion of Ausonia. Don't know if I will ever get to it. Yeah, it's 754. Reference sheet for what? By Torchlight. My Torchlight is a Pnp arcade game to print for free. I have to figure this out. I don't know if I have to cut this, and there are no cutting lines. Maybe it should go like this. Let's just start randomly. Download PDF, Ablin Chevrel. So I have to join these double-sided and single-sided to make sense of them. Okay, Concordia. Concordia is a strange game that I played for 3 times and I love that, but I never get to play it with friends. They just say meh to the outer appearance of the box. And there is an official AI system for it that I also bought just at retail the moment it was available. But during the meanwhile, there is also a solo play variant that some fans have created. And this is one of them. The AI uses die rolls for 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12. So you use a d12 for this. And then you roll again for sub tasks. So this will be a nice, relaxed version. I don't expect it to be very smart, but it gives you some kind of counterplay. Usually you play this then at a maximum of 2 players. What the hell is this? This is, I think, yeah, this is the and also a copy. This is for a Deck of Wonders. So you can, I intend to figure out the upgrade cards themselves and print them again. So I don't have to put marks on them, but then you would have to know the game. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh yes. For the box design itself, you pay like, what is it, $10 for the cards, but you don't get the box design, which I find very stupid. You can make, of course, the box and then glue this over the cardboard, and this is for the outer front and this is for the inner front. I think we're as good as set when I have made the box. This is currently hot in board game land, Stalingrad Z, and I made these separate copies outside of the book so I can reuse them. Yeah, Escape from Stalingrad Z. So I printed the this is actually what I use for the box, and the book will follow later. Yeah, it could be nice. It's you lay out the book and then you move your pieces, so you don't need to set up anything, and that's one of the more modern versions. It started with stuffed animals, I think, and later sleeping gods, and Gloomhaven did it. So it's a pretty modern system to use the book as the playmat. Fantasy Realms Solo. I never bought Fantasy Realms, but it is always good to have the solo AI available the moment I get it. And this is, as you can see, for Northwood, some kind of stupid little trick-taking game that I don't back because I think it's too simple, but